Cooler weather has more Albertans thinking about a hot vacation, but some are also paying close attention as bargaining continues between WestJet and its flight attendants. Air Canada flight attendants went on strike this summer after negotiations crumbled, resulting in major headaches and costs still impacting some travelers. Alicia Fieldberg reports.
Lone WestJet? Now you're part of the Ultra Extra Basic Club.
It looks like a WestJet advertisement, but this video pokes fun at the airline's new non-reclining seats and takes aim at working conditions for flight attendants. With its contract set to expire December 31st, the flight attendants union wants the public to know what's at stake.
This message is about respect. It's about fair pay.
Flight attendants want to be paid for their work and their time. Right now, they're only compensated for time the plane is in the air, often doing hours of unpaid work each day.
Flight attendants at WestJet are still working about 35 hours every month unpaid. That means, especially for the new flight attendants, often when you factor in those unpaid hours, they're not even making minimum wage.
The federal NDP has introduced a bill to end unpaid work by flight attendants, but experts say the clock is ticking if WestJet and the union don't reach a deal.
Which one of these will reach home plate before the other? Whether we go on a strike with flight attendants at WestJet or does the legislation, get passed? WestJet, spring break, iffy.
The same issue sparked an Air Canada flight attendant strike in August, halting flights for 3.5 days until the federal government ordered them back to work, with arbitrators still working out the contract. Airlines are supposed to compensate those impacted travelers, but months later, some are still waiting.
Air Canada has not been fulfilling its obligations to passengers, and it is trying to just make it very difficult for passengers to recover. That's reprehensible.
It's on some Calgarians' minds as they consider booking flights.
And usually the best ones are like Air Canada, WestJet, but of course with the strike, I just have all this doubts.
Passenger advocates say there are no quick fixes to protect your plans or money, but stronger rules and stricter enforcement could help.
There's no insurance for the airlines flouting the law. The only way is, in my view, is to speak to your federal members of parliament and tell them you want proper passenger protection.
Alicia Fieldberg, CTV News, Calgary.
In a statement, WestJet tells CTV News that it's disheartening to see the CUPE campaign. It says WestJet cabin personnel work under terms negotiated in bargaining, and it wants a meaningful new collective agreement.